Children, let us continue the chapter triangle. Now, let us solve the exercise based on the SAS ASA congruence rule. The questions are based on the SAS congruence rule and also ASA congruence rule. Now, let us take one by one. Consider the first question. What is the question here? In a quadrilateral ACBD, AC equals AD, that is shown in the figure. AC equals AD and AB bisects angle A. AB bisects angle A. Here this whole angle is bisected by the side, the line segment AB. The line segment AB bisects the angle A into two equal angles. What can you say about BC and BD? Here BC and BD. The question is, what can you say about BC and BD? Now here two triangles are there. Try to prove that they are congruent triangle. That is on the basis of SAS congruence rule or ASA congruence rule. If they are congruent means then you can say that BC and BD are equal. BC and BD are equal. Now you write given that. So you take the solution. Given that AC equals AD and angle A is bisected by AB. Angle A is bisected by AB. Now you take the triangles made here. In triangle ACD and triangle ADB. In triangle ACD and triangle ADB. Now it is given that AC is equals to AD. You write that one. AC is equals to AD. Reason that is given. AC equals AD given. And also here the angles are equal. Bisected angles. Angle ACAD is bisected by the line segment AB. So the two angles made by that bisector must be equal. So you can write this angle. That is the angle CAB equals angle BAD. Angle BAD. What is the reason? That is also given. You can write that angle A is bisected. Angle A is bisected. And here the side AB is the side of both the triangle. So you can write AB equals AB. AB equals AB. That is the common side. So you take common side. AB equals AB. AB is a side of both the triangle. AB is a side of triangle ACB and also it is a side of the triangle ADB. So you write AB equals AB. Now you got this is the side, this is the angle, this is the side. So you got two sides and included angle of triangle are equals to the corresponding two sides and included angle of the other. Means two sides and included angle of the triangle ACD are equals to the corresponding two sides and included angle of the triangle ADB. Therefore you can write triangle ACB, triangle ACD is congruent to triangle ADB. Which congruence rule is used here? That is side angle side, SAS congruence rule. Which congruence rule is used? Side angle side. Then what you can say that the corresponding parts of the congruent triangles are equal. Definitely BC must be equals to what? BC must be equals to DB. BC must be equals to, therefore the question is, what can you say about BC and BD? So they must be equal. Therefore you can write BC equals BD. Here the reason you can give CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangle. Once you prove that two triangles are congruent, the remaining parts are also becomes equal. So you can say that BC is equals to BD. That is the answer about BC and BD. We have to prove that triangle ABD is congruent to triangle BAC and BD equals AC and angle ABD is equals to angle BAC. Angle BAC. That you have to, what you have to prove? Angle ABD is equals to angle BAC. Now you take the two triangles and prove that they are congruent. Write the names of the triangle. Proof you take. Proof. So what is given here? In the figure, ABCD is a quadrilateral. AD is equals to BC and angle DAB is equals to angle CBA. This much is given here. What you have to prove? We have to prove that these three things. Now you write the names of the triangle. In triangle ABD and triangle BAC, in triangle ABD and triangle BAC, what are given? Is given that AD is equals to BC. AD is a side of the triangle ABD and BC is a side of the triangle BAC. Here AD is a side of the triangle ABD and BC is a side of the triangle BAC. So you write they are equal. That is given here. So you write AD equals BC. Reason you can write given. Next also it is given that angle DAB is equals to angle CBA. Then you write angle DAB is equals to angle CBA. Angle DAB is equals to angle CBA. That is also given. And in the figure you can observe that here the common side is there. AB is a side of the triangle ABD as well as the triangle BAC. So you write AB equals AB. AB equals AB. That is the common side. That is the side of both the triangle ABD and BAC. Now here you can use SAS postulate, SAS congruence rule, and you can write that the two triangles are congruent. Which two triangles? Triangle ABD. Therefore you can write triangle ABD is congruent to triangle BAC. Which congruence rule is used here? Side angle side. Two sides AB and AD and the included angle BAD are correspondingly equals to the two sides AB and BC and angle ABC. So that which congruent rule here? Which congruent rule is used? SAS congruence rule. SAS congruence rule. In this way you got the first result. Second one, BD is equals to AC. Naturally BD and AC are the corresponding sides of the congruent triangle. Therefore you write BD is equals to AC. BD is equals to AC, and also angle ABD, angle ABD, this angle is equals to angle BAC. So you write angle ABD is equals to angle BAC. So reason here, angle BAC you must write angle BAC. The reason is here. Here you write the SAS congruence rule. This is SAS congruence rule. And the reason is CPCT. Here you prove these two triangles are congruent according to SAS congruence rule. As this triangle ABD and triangle BAC are congruent triangle, the corresponding parts are equal. Therefore, you got that BD is equals to AC and also ABD is equals to BAC. Angle ABD is equals to angle BAC. They are the corresponding parts of the congruent triangle, CPCT. So, this is the first one, what you got. This is the second one. This is the third one. You got here. First one, second one, third one. Then the next question, third question, AD and BC are equal perpendiculars to a line segment AB in the figure. Show that CD bisects AB. Where is CD? This is a line CD bisects AB. Means here CD intersect AB at a point O, and AB is bisected by CD, means BO must be equals to OA. That you have to prove here. We have to prove that BO is equals to OA. If you proved BO is equals to OA, then you can say that here the AB is bisected by the line CD. AB is bisected by the line segment CD. To prove that, to prove BO is equals to OA, we have to take these two triangles, triangle OBC and triangle OAD. We have to take triangle OBC and triangle OAD we have to take, and we have to prove that they are congruent. By using any one of the congruence rule, we have to prove that the two triangles are congruent. After proving they are congruent, we will get BO is equals to OA, that is according to CPCT. BO is equals to OA means AB is bisected by the line segment CD, means the line segment CD bisects AB. That is the thing what you have to prove here. Therefore, you take the solution. In the figure, what are given here? AD and BC are perpendicular to a line segment AB. Here BC, write first AD perpendicular to AB, and also BC perpendicular to AB. That much is given. Now you write the names of the triangle OBC and OAD. Write that. And how will you prove that they are congruent? And here the angles are equal. They are right angles. It is given. And these two angles are vertically opposite angles. And also it is given that in the figure it is shown CD and AB are equal perpendiculars. They are CB and AD are equal perpendicular, and also you write that one. And you write AD equals BC. This much is given. AD equals BC. Now you write the names of the triangle. In triangle you can take AOB. In triangle AOD you take. In triangle AOD, this triangle. In triangle AOD, and triangle BOC and triangle BOC. Write the equal parts. What are equal here? In triangle AOD and triangle BOC, at a vertex O, here O is a point of intersection of the lines AB and DC. The vertically opposite angles, angle AOD and angle BOC are there. They are equal, vertically opposite angles are equal. So you write angle AOD equals angle BOC. Angle AOD equals angle BOC. Write the reason. What is the reason? Vertically opposite angles are equal. Vertically opposite angles are equal. And next, angle A is equals to angle B. They are the right angles. You write it. Angle A is equals to angle B. That is from first, because AD perpendicular to AB, AD perpendicular to AB, and also BC perpendicular to AB. Therefore, angle A and angle B are right angles. Give the reason from first. Now, in two triangles, two pairs of angles are equal, means naturally third pair of angles also become equals. The remaining angles are here angle D and angle C. Angle C and angle D are equal. So you write angle D equals angle C. Angle D equals angle C. Reason, remaining angles of the triangles. Remaining angles. If two pairs of equal angles are there, means third pair becomes equal pair. You got that all the pairs of corresponding sides of these two triangles are equal. And one side is given, that is AD is equals to BC. So you write AD is equals to BC. That is given. AD is equals to BC is given. So what you got here? Angle A is equals to angle B. Both are equals to 90 degree. Angle D is equals to angle C and AD is equals to BC. Now you can say that therefore triangle AOD is congruent to triangle BOC. So which congruence rule is used? That is AAS here. What is the congruence rule? ASA. ASA means two angles with common side. ASA, two angles that include side of one triangle are correspondingly equals to the two angles and the included side of the other. So congruence rule used is here ASA congruence rule. ASA congruence rule. So you got that triangle AOD is equals to triangle BOC, and therefore you can say AO is equals to BO. Therefore you write AO is equals to BO. What is the reason here? CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangle are equal. Here you proved that triangle AOD is congruent to triangle BOC with the help of the ASA congruence rule. And once you proved that the two triangles are congruent, the remaining parts are also becomes equals. Remaining corresponding parts are also becomes equals. Therefore, according to CPCT, you can write that AO is equals to BO. As AO is equals to BO means AB is bisected here. AB is bisected by CD. So you can write that CD bisects AB. Therefore, you can say that CD bisects AB. It is divided into two equal parts by the CD. So CD bisects AB. Here you have taken AD is equals to BC and you have given the reason given, but also you can, here you taken it as second, so you can write from second also you can write given or from second. So you got the result here. Now let us come to the fourth question. What is that question? L and M are two parallel lines intersected by another pair of parallel lines P and Q. Show that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. Here two parallel lines are there, L and M. L and M is parallel to each other and also P and Q are also parallel to each other. And the two pair of parallel lines intersect at a points A, B, C, D. They are the intersecting points. A, B, C, D are the intersecting points, and here the line AC is joined. AC becomes the transversal of both the set of parallel lines. AC is the transversal of both the set of parallel lines. Now here what you have to prove? We have to show that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. And here we have to use any one of the congruence rule, either ASA congruence rule or SAS congruence rule. Here if you take these two triangle, AC becomes the common side of the triangle ABC and triangle ADC. And as they are the parallel lines, you can have the pair of corresponding sides are equal and also pair of alternate angles are equal, and also some of the interior angles of the same side of the transversal are supplementary. You take any one of the property to get the pairs of angles which are equal. In triangle ABC and triangle ACD, the angle DAB and angle ACB are equals because they are the alternate angles, and also angle BAC is equals to angle ACD, they are also alternate angles. So you take the pairs of alternate angles and use the ASA congruence rule and prove that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. And you write solution here. In the figure, what is given? In the figure, what is given? L is parallel to M and P is parallel to Q. P is parallel to Q, and AC is a common transversal of both the lines, set of parallel lines. AB is a, before that you write here, they intersect at the points, they intersect at 4 points A, B, C and D. They intersect at 4 points A, B, C, D. AC is a transversal of, AC is a common transversal, AC is a transversal of L parallel to M and P parallel to Q. L parallel to M and P parallel to Q. Now you write the names of the triangle ABC. What you have to prove? We have to prove that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. Therefore, you write the names of the two triangle. In triangle ABC and triangle CDA, in triangle ABC and triangle ACD, first one you write angle, which angle you can take BAC equals angle BAC equals angle ACD, and also angle ACB is equals to angle CAD. Angle ACB is equals to angle CAD. Give the common region. They are what? Alternate angles. Alternate angles. Then you can have AC equals AC. AC equals AC. Why they are equal? Because AC is a common side. That is a side of both the triangle ABC and also the triangle ACD. So you write the reason is common side. Common side. So AC equals AC. Therefore you can write triangle ABC. Therefore triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. CDA. Here which congruence rule is applied? That is ASA. Common side is here AC for the angles. AC is the common side for the equal angles. So you take what? That you write ASA congruence rule. ASA congruence rule.